Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RLCS Overtime. It's been a great first episode here. We've had so much fun. We got one more thing in store for you, the top 5 plays from North America and Europe. To take you through it, it's going to be Leaf and Lawler. Guys, take it away.
Well, it's last but certainly not least, we have had a lot of explosive plays over this first weekend. It's only been one weekend, and we have some replays for you guys. A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, this week has been absolutely insane. There's reverse sweeps, there's tons of goals, a lot of highlight plays, anywhere from mind games to aerial plays. It's been fantastic.
Well, you said a lot of reverse sweeps. Game 5s were abundant this weekend, but we're going to start off with our top 5 plays from NA, and EU even got better too. But Turtle, starting us off, we have a mind game. Trapped it first, and I like to see this. So we've seen a lot of mind games recently. Seems to be part of the meta, but a trap first slows the play down. I like to see this on offense because the defense doesn't have time to react. Their speed is still going hard, and look at them just fly by, leaving Turtle with an open shot there.
Yeah, we see it way too many times that these guys just pound it into the corner and bring it back inside. But you're going to see some T plays coming up. Cobb is on the job at number 4. Look at how he plays this. He takes it aerial upside down back inside. Not only that, follows it up, gets a bounce and a pop back up to himself, and then reads memory for yet another goal.
There were like 3 good things happening there. But he wasn't done yet. Usually the passer for Fireburner, Jacob, wanted some credit himself, got a lot of goals, and he wasn't about to finish yet. As we come into this clip here, he just gets this beautiful little touch. Garrett from the back, the pass forward. Look at that clock though. 0 seconds left in overtime. Puts it away and says, we are not ready for an overtime. Let's just end it now. Jacob, what a touch. Defender has no time to react.
No, literally no time whatsoever. Last but not least, before this, we're going to see Timmy. Timmy was all over the place. You thought that he was going to be counted out because of his teammates, but no. Bounce dribbling it past 1, a delayed pop to 1, follows it up for 2, and then right over Chrome for the 3. 3 individual moments for this player, just in full control of everything doing. And
it's composure.
Because that boost pickup as well. Crucial to have enough boost to get up for that aerial.
Gets enough power to finish it off, but this last guy, man, I think we all know him. He is fast and making Canadians in Canada, I was about to say around the world, proud. I mean, he was all over this play. He starts with a save. I guess he's like, oh, I'll let Kornobi have a little bit of screen time here. Kornobi pushes the pass forward, the momentum hard, but in overtime, makes the defender put the ball in his own net.
Well, not only that, but we mentioned reverse sweeps. This is one of them. They were down at the beginning of this match, 0-3. They bounced back, and then to do this, not only overtime, but with all that pressure, like it's a do or die moment for them. And he pulls this out of nowhere. Like, you have got to be kidding me.
And again, I said we started with a mind game. We finished with a mind game, baiting that last defender into the shot. I mean, NA started us off crazy. And I'm like, there's no way EU is going to be able to keep up with this. But they most certainly did. And we have your 5 clips from EU as well. And man, it was just incredible. Mind games, reverse sweeps, what more could you ask for?
Well, number 5 coming up, Maestro, even though he didn't have the best goal-scoring weekend, he's going to show that we're going to give some love to these support players. A beautiful pass backwards off the backboard, not too hard, not too light. And then Devo, look at the way he comes in for this play. 0 hesitation whatsoever for a full clear and just flying through the air, reads it perfectly. And then the placement afterwards as well on that far post. No one's going to make that save.
That's faith in your teammates for sure. But Siki, let's speak of faith. Now, we've seen a lot of spider touches off the backboards. Part of the meta. Don't let those bounces come off for shots on your net. How about if you do that on the offense? Look at that. The trust in Farah to get that touch to him off the backboard. And can we talk about angles? Get your protractors out, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you want to talk about trust? Not only does he miss that initial touch to put it back inside, he immediately, like you said, as a spider, sticks to that wall and waits for the pass. But how can we not talk about passes without Pashy? This play coming out from Chaussette, the way that they play this up on the wall, he actually checks back to the ball and places it back in middle. Pashy gets up early, rotates his car with an air roll, puts it off the backboard with just enough pace to feather his boost to get another hit on top of it.
It looked like the start of the whirlwind attack, but he did it in the air this time. The control from Pashy, the feather, and knowing the defender's in the air. Mystic's like, oh, I got to get up for that. Pashy's like, it's too late, man. I'm putting it in your net. But killer number 7 is someone not to be forgotten about. He was on offense a lot more than I thought he would be, actually. He was that catalyst on offense for Penta Sports, and he wasn't about to finish yet. Taking that number 2 spot, almost looked like a freestyle, to be honest, as he got up. I think it was a little bit off course and realized he had to recorrect. No extra boost there to get there, but just gets the top of his car on that car to put it just out of reach of that last
Make a
defender.
recorrect for that position. Fantastic. And if you guys do not know his name, it is Farah. Victor coming out huge this week. Everybody recognizing that reverse sweep for these guys. He gets the initial save, and that's not what I want to pay attention to. The pass coming out from Siki, even though technically unintentional, it plays back in the midfield, and he actually misses it, which draws in Kutzer and gives Farah all the space he needs. He mind games Markey, then creates some space, and Greasy is in big trouble. Nothing he can do here. There's nothing he can do to make that save.
And I think we've all heard it, man. There was not enough excitement to explain how well this was. How do you get that much power at the last second there? Incredible all around. And to do it against Flipside Tactics.
The reigning world champions, you just made them look like fools. Unbelievable play from Farah.
Again, reverse sweeps everywhere. You just saw the best from NA and from EU. And I'm sure we're going to have a heck ton more in the coming weeks. But for that, we're going to head back to Wavepunk.
Thanks so much, guys. Boy, Shogun, you and I were calling that game, and
Yes.
I could watch that Farah play. I've probably seen it 15 times in the last 24 hours, and I could probably watch it 15 more times.
It's not often I can come off a cast, watch someone else casting the exact same thing, and just feel so inadequate. The Spanish cast on that goal, we went back to it and just went, oh, okay.
Right? Like we
Yeah.
were both like, oh, that was some of the best casting of
we
our
did so
lives. We
well.
did such a good job. And then we go to the Reddit and it's like Spanish casters. And it's like, yeah, right, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's good. They did such a good job. But this has been such a fun show to do. I've had a great time. Do you have any, what was your favorite moment of the first episode of Overtime?
Well, for a pilot, I think it was great to go over everything we've done for the week. We had our boy come in, Mr. Psionics Josh himself. I call him Mr. because he's way above me in the pecking order.
Yes, sir.
But the favorite bit of the whole weekend is watching my boy James Bott get as flustered as he was. By none, the best bit.
Yeah, no, that was a quality moment. As he lost that match, it was a it was a close one there between him and
It
Gibbs.
was close
but
until then.
Yeah, until the arbitrary decision at the very end. We saw he didn't like the way that he lost that match, but it's okay. It's all right. It's good stuff there from the James Bot. And thank you all for tuning in here for our first episode of Overtime. We had a lovely time giving you all the action, getting you caught up. And if you want to tune in, if you want to see this Rocket League action, 12 p.m. on Saturdays PST is when we get started, and they'll bring us all the North American action. Then we will have the European following on Sunday. It's gonna be great. Tune in, guys. Had a great time. For me, Shogun, everyone here at RLCS. I said RCS. I don't know what RCS is. RLCS is a great show, though. You guys should watch it this weekend. It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you later. Bye.